Today's agenda, horses for the first are lining up. We've got trotters here. Note that Sylvan Filion drives to 5. Dewey, Dealin, and Y. So inside out, it's Honeybee first with Austin Sorey. Looks like a muscle, Trevor Henry. Eternally Hanover, James McDonald. Magnificent 7, Mark Goddard. And Dewey, Dealin, and Y, Sylvan Filion. Field of 5 on the gate for our first. And they're off and trotting. A break at the beginning for number 2 looks like a muscle. Meanwhile, shooting out to the early lead goes Eternally Hanover. It's Eternally Hanover who strides out on top quickly by 3. Meanwhile, we're going to see Dewey, Dealin, and Y forge around a couple of rivals to look to get into second. Between horses is Magnificent 7. Then it's followed by Honeybee first. And your trailer resetting after the break is Looks Like a Muscle. That one will look to catch up. Round the first turn they go. It's going to be Eternally Hanover who shows them to the opening quarter. 29 seconds flat. Eternally Hanover bringing them out of turn 1. Meanwhile, getting into second was Dewey, Dealin, and Y, who stalks the leader. Then it's 2.5 lengths going back to Honeybee first and third, followed fourth by Magnificent 7, and then it's about 8 or 9 lengths back to the trailer. Looks Like a Muscle. So as they're midway up the backstretch, Eternally Hanover is in full control, put up an opening panel of 29 seconds flat, and is just cruising along here on the lead, but right on the helmet there in second. That continues to be Dewey, Dealin, and Y, as they were by the half in a minute flat. So that was a second quarter trotted in 31 seconds even. And as they go on to the far turn, it remains Eternally Hanover. Tightened there in quarters for a second. In second was Dewey, Dealin, and Y, followed third by Honeybee first. Then on that one's back fourth, Magnificent 7. And your trailer Looks Like a Muscle. So Eternally Hanover, this 3-year-old gelding on a Cadabra, still does lead it. Tracked by another 3-year-old gelding. That's Dewey, Dealin, and Y. That son of Wheelin' and Dealin. Close now as they'll swing for home by 3/4 in 1:29 and 3. So a third quarter there in 29 and 3. Off the turn and into the stretch. Eternally Hanover. Dewey, Dealin, and Y looking to angle to the outside. Honeybee first is in third. Fourth is Magnificent 7. And Looks Like a Muscle remains back there in fifth. And here on the outside now, Dewey, Dealin, and Y is looking to power on by. So Eternally Hanover digs in now as they will duel down towards the wire. But Dewey, Dealin, and Y is getting on by late. Dewey, Dealin, and Y will win it. Finishing in second, Eternally Hanover. Third was Honeybee first. Going back to Magnificent 7 and Looks Like a Muscle. 157 and 1.